Okay, guys. So I launched this brand 7 days ago, and then this is a screenshot from when I first started making this board. So as you can see, a 20% increase. The day before, we were going to hit 10K, but we had some payment issues with that account. And then as I was working on this board, I decided to pause it and double the budgets, and then I went back, and this is how we're at right now. So you can see the charts are completely grunt. There's no way I could be faking this. Just go through the whole fucking video. It's pretty obvious. So I'm gonna just show you guys how we did it. I'm gonna give the exact strat, the ad account, the product research, the stores, everything. It's super simple. I'm applying this across every store I've got right now. My one-on-one guys are fucking crushing it with this. Like, it's honestly easy bag. Spoiled didn't call it the easy bag method. So it starts off with product research. We use Calo data. So here's the main filters I can give away. I got to kind of gatekeep some of the new ones we've been using for the one-on-one guys. But if you use these, eventually you will find a winner. And then you're going to want to do a general branded store. So Lululemon was an example I used because it's niche to their specific product. So they're doing, I don't fucking know, women clothing, let's say. But you'll see that the website or the product pages for each one are the exact same, but they just swap out the copy and the images for the next one. This is applicable because you'll be finding 4 products. That's what we did. And we had a basic template that we had, and we went on the TikTok shop and we copy and pasted it all into our Claude. I've got my marketing knowledge all inside of there, and then use that to generate the product page. So from there, you're just going to plug in all the copy to the page, and they'll all be the exact same structure because we don't waste time over here, but they'll each have copy and images that are matching to that product. So if someone goes onto that specific product page, and they'll think that that is the main product of your brand. That's the goal of it all, is to basically have 4 brands on one store. From here, we launched the ABO campaign. So as you can see, we did 3 flexible ads inside of them. This is basically one ad, but you can put multiple videos inside of it. And do this based off how many video creatives you have already existing for the brand. And that's why I said for this filter, you're going to use creator number over 200 because we're looking for products with a shit ton of videos already existing. And you're going to start off running each one of them 3 flexible ads, and we did $50 a day budget. So we had possible winner, straight to product page, product page, product page, product page. And then after day 1, we looked at the stats for them all. Now, this isn't complete data. I'm just trying to show you all very quickly. But for the most part, it's all going off profit, purchases. So this one has 0 purchases and decided to cut it. This one had 1, said, okay, maybe it needs to optimize, let it run again. This one had 4 purchases, and this one had 0. Cut this one, scale budgets on this one, left this one the exact same. The following day, this one doubled with the budget. And so we said, okay, it's obviously a fucking winner. Let's double it, and then this is where our focus is going to go. So we cut this one and then turned this into a CBO campaign. So literally just turned off all the other ad sets for the other products and switched the budget to campaign budget allocation. So then we launched this many batches for it. So now the budget was $400 a day. With this, you're able to launch more ad sets. In general, until you crack this barrier right here of $1,000 a day budget, you need to kind of be a bit safer with how many ads you're launching. So we did 3 new batches in there the exact same way, flexible ads. So now the CBO is allocating across all of these, and the budget on this was $400 a day. And then we duplicate those. This is kind of the secret sauce from a whitelisting page to a pre-lander that we made based off of the angles that we knew were working. Then super quick, I've got a video on that as well. And we launched those. So we would take batch 1, duplicate it, and run it from whitelist page to a pre-lander. Same thing with batch 2, batch 3, batch 4. Now that scaled, said fuck it, let's go straight to 1,000 and let's start ripping some shit. So as you'll see, the shit's fucking huge. And this is exactly what we did. So we went from, I didn't name them actually, but all the creatives we started launching. Once you get over 1,000 a day, from what I've seen, you can launch as much as you want. The only thing you need to be aware of is that Meta has to review these ads. If you launch fucking 100 ads, or let's say 30 ads, and they're all flexibles, and 10 of them get rejected at once, you're going to get banned. So kind of space them out over a few hours. Once one batch gets approved, get the next, get the next, get the next. But be as aggressive as you possibly can with it. So we got these straight there. Then we launched these here. As you can see, I use these little lines just to show it have a time spacing from it. And then just kept going. So there was really no stop to it. We just said, okay, let's go all in. And we kept fucking launching it. And then you double the budget. It's really that simple. That's why it's called the easy value method. Now, the principles of this that you need for it to actually work is that market share and net dollars is over everything else. So you want the market, to be very honest. If you're spending $100 a day and someone's spending 10K a day, they have more of the market than you do. And so they have more kind of space to play with. They can test more things. They can't really slow down, but they can start focusing on more of the optimization, the split testing side of things, because they control more of the market. They have more money to play with. And then net dollars. I would rather have 10% of a 20K day than 40% of a 2K day. At the end of the day, what you need to optimize it for with this strategy is net dollars. So I'm don't even have my net percent marginal. I'm looking at my net dollars on the day. If it's good, let's fucking scale it up more, of course. And then always more. So as you'll see, we're using, new ad sets are always launching. And then as well, we're always doing more whitelist and freelanders. Once you crack that, why can't you use a new whitelisting and a new prelander? And why can't you start getting image editors and video editors and then start launching your own concepts based off of what you're seeing work? Why can't you start testing avatars? Why can't theme pages, product seeding, all these things? At the end of the day, always more. You want to keep pushing. Don't slow down. And then here is kind of what the thought process behind this all is scale. As you can see, we're doubling budgets every day. Okay? If the shit's ripping, as you saw, like in the very beginning, I just went into that account, doubled it again. It doesn't. You just want to scale, and then systematize. So you're going to scale, systematize. So this means, like, for example, tonight I need to hire another customer support rep. My suppliers are already dialed in. They're prepared for all of this. So they're giving tracking out. We're paying the invoices, all these things. But there are things that are going to need to be systemized a lot better. We're going to need our image editors onboarded better to our pipeline. We're going to need the video editors. I just had to fire one, actually. So I have to go get another one because that one wasn't working quick enough. And then we need to stabilize. So there's going to be a certain point where we can't push this as we are right now. And the net return of doubling the budget again is actually going to be decreased. So from there, we're going to stabilize it out. And then we're going to focus on placing in all the things that allow us to that new level. Let's say it's 30K day, to that be the baseline. So we know that we have enough concepts constantly coming in. We're doing the right testing. We have the right understanding. We have the team behind this to where 30K a day is a new baseline. And then from there, we're going to say, eventually, we're going to say, fuck it, let's scale again. So we might do this exact same shit. And then systematize, stabilize. That's basically the overall strategy. Now, one thing to keep in mind, because I've seen this across two of my brands right now, is this is you right here. What if it's not spending the full budget? So you've put it on $2,000 a day on your CBO, but it's only spending $800. I don't know what the fuck sucks on, but it's just something that's been happening lately. This is how we've been doing it. So an ABO campaign, it's got the same amount of ad sets as there, but the difference is you're now allocating the budget as, let's approach each ad set as its CBO. And then you're going to be allocating the budget there. Now, for this, you have to keep in mind that you want to look at the return across the whole campaign, not just each individual ad set. Now, of course, you need to look at them, and you don't want to give a fucking $1,000 budget to something that has got 0 purchases. But for the most part, I'm not in the ad account throughout the day. But when I hop in there, I'm going to see, okay, this one spent the most and our performance is really good. Okay, let's double it. We're going to continue doing that. And as you can see, they're all allocated very differently. Overall, I'm not a nerd. I'll go in there and I'll just fucking double it. I'll 3x it, 4x it, whatever my gut's telling me. So now, this is you. You're fucking, whatever this is called, Giga Chad. You got your 2 girlfriends, your fucking private jet, some explosions, and you're about to head out to Dubai. Now, you can do all those things. You're making good money. But overall, you need to be thinking, what is actually next? And from here, you need to build your team and improve your backend. This is the whole stabilized part. I'm giving you the scale. This is the point where we're at with all these new stores. So that's why I'm giving this to you. But you need to build your team and improve your backend. You need to stabilize it. You need to be able to do that next month, the month after. A year from now, if this store is completely gone, yeah, you got to get pumped up. You got some screenshots, but you have to do this shit again. At the end of the day, if I decide not to work next week, I don't want to be worrying about what if this isn't still running. I'm going to have to run this shit all up again, because of course you have to be blessed. Like there's a bit of luck, you can say, that works on this side, because we're testing 4 products. Maybe not all of those are hitting. So you need to build your team. Now, if you know who these guys are, but you do this, you'll end up one of these niggas. And fucking billionaire, you're ripping, you're in Dubai, you're in buying up brands, you're in 100K days, 200K overall. But at the end of the day, scaling is really the easy part. It's building your team and improving your backend. So I appreciate you guys for going through this. It's a very clear rewatch. If anything, if you're in the community, I'll link that in the description. Just send me over a message. I'll help you. If you're a one-on-one guy, I'll make sure that you guys all have the filters as well as the website template for it all. And then if you're completely new to this, you have no fucking idea about me at all, I would advise you to go look at the first link in the description. It's a case study on where I did 750K rev in 63 days was the actual timeline with this brand. And it has everything. So I've got constraints, offers, branding, how we run ads, pre-landers, whitelisting, team setup, plug and play, SOPs, prompts, all of it. And I would go through that before anything else. Now, I appreciate you for watching the video. Check that out. I've got my community as well. And then the one-on-one, we're kind of waitlisting for a bit. But if the application looks good, I mean, fuck it, you might as well join. And then as well, check out my Instagram. I'm trying to get the followers up on these baddies. So appreciate you guys for watching the video. Have a good one.